So let's continue our discussion about AI governance. ISO 42001, the international standard set for AI governance. And we are going to talk about the resources, the competence, and the awareness that should be built to ensure that you set up a proper AI governance system. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly talk about data privacy and artificial intelligence. We have been talking about ISO standards. Today we are going to talk about the resources, competence, and awareness that needs to be there in your internal organization. Do you really need resources? You need. What kind of resources? So you need people. People who understand what artificial intelligence is, people who understand what to feed in and what to expect. We spoke about the data thing a lot in yesterday's video, right? Quality of data is the most important thing. Quality of data for training, billions and billions of records. But then the quality of people who would have an oversight, not only on the governance but also on the outcome of the AI tool. And I've been repeating an example regularly that one AI tool said problem in civil, cannot sanction loan. The bank kept the loan on hold. The other one said problem in civil, cannot sanction the loan. But the officer over there picked up the documents, checked what is the problem with civil, asked for its correction and proof of correction. And the moment the proof of correction was issued, they sanctioned the loan. And that's where the difference is, right? You get good technology, better trained, very well trained, still you need to have a oversight on the outcome also. If you are building it in, then you need a large infrastructure with a lot of compute and memory resources and therefore a lot of cooling resources. And all that would need your overall organization support to help you. Competence is role specific. People need to understand, and you need to understand what kind of skill they need. So you identify the skills that they need, match them to the roles, address the competence gaps, which is very important. And there are very basic things, but the basic things are the things that generally get ignored. Evaluate the effectiveness of the tool and maintain the evidence that you have collected or created all across. Something which is very important. Competence does not mean awareness. Competence is your capability or compatibility with the solution and handling of the solution. It's awareness that brings in the understanding. How good to use it? I can give you an example where we asked someone to prepare a data privacy gap assessment report of a subsidiary of an organization, and the subsidiary filled up the form, and the title was the name of the full organization, irrespective of what the contents were, which were subsidiary specific. I went to their website and collected all the information and gave us a large gap assessment document proposal, far beyond what they needed. Why? Because it was for the subsidiary. So if your manpower does not understand that they need a gap assessment proposal for the subsidiary and they just put up the document on AI, what you get is not what you were looking for. And not only from that point of view, that's the utilization point of view, but about security. Would you enter PIIs? It's very dangerous. So you should know the AI policy that you are following. And no does not mean that you have read it or you know where it is lying. No means you understand and use AI accordingly. Understand your own contribution and then understand what are the consequences of anything that is going right or wrong in your system. Build the skills by role. Your employees should understand the responsible usage of AI. It's very important. Your leaders should provide the governance oversight. Owners should create the accountability. And if the leaders are accountable, they'll definitely provide governance oversight. They would. They'll keep an eye on what AI is doing for the organization. Then you need domain expertise. Maybe if your organization is large or if you are using too much of AI tools, you need a chief AI officer in your organization with the domain expertise. And you need AI teams. That's largely if you are looking at developing your own AI tool. Capability must evolve. It cannot be parked. AI keeps changing. Roles may evolve. It's the typical IT scenario where things are going to upgrade from time to time and very fast these days. So your team should refresh their knowledge regularly, learn from those incidents, and reassess the competence very, very quickly. Key takeaways: provide adequate resources for AI, define the competence, build role based capabilities, create broad awareness. Very important. Your teams should know what to feed in, what to take out, how to be sure that the outcome is as per what was the expected outcome. Keep your skills always current. And if you need any help to build it up for your organization, my contact details are there in the description. Do let me know. And if you like this video, please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to the channel to get updated on privacy and AI on a regular basis. Thank you.